Hi there and good afternoon. This is Jamie from Impeccable Indigos doing our second introductory animal video to introduce you to another member of the colony, and this is Othello. Othello is a red-chin male. He was hatched August 21st, 2021, so he's 16 months or so. And he's a beautiful animal produced by John Michaels of Black Pearl. He's got terrific red color that really runs quite a ways down his neck there. And he is fresh out of shed this morning. Not in direct sunlight, so you may not see the translucence. But fresh out of shed, freshly weighed in at about 3 grams shy of 700, which means he put on almost exactly 100 grams since its last shed about 5 weeks ago. What's nice about that is that at this age, he's not putting most of that weight on in girth, he's putting it on in length. And you don't want, people have a tendency to overfeed, power feed, snakes get fat, and that is not good for their health. It will shorten their lifespan, among other things. So when determining feeding rate, pace, and amounts, I always try and watch how their weight is doing. He still actually has just a little bit, I don't know if you can see, of the speckling. Yes, you can see it, that they come out of the egg with. Usually it's gone by this age. He's showing a few little still remaining signs of it. Everybody's individual. They all have their individual characteristics and personalities. He's very steady state. He's great to handle, and he will normally settle in my hands after a while. But his little quirk was that when he was young, he didn't have a very quick grasp of a natural sense of balance or a sense of where his body was, being secure. And you really had to be careful that he didn't fall out of your hands, jump out of your hands, or something like that. He was a little slow to get a complete sense of that. He doesn't really exhibit any of that trait anymore. Indigos, when they hit, varies with the snake, could be about a year old, could be as early as 9 months, could be maybe a little later. But they there's some moment where the switch is thrown and they come into their real Lord of the Forest selves. That's what the Latin name translates to, Drymarchon on Cooperi. And then suddenly they get really confident, they're not nervous, they turn on that really aggressive feeding response. He's very quick to take food, and he eats everything, from he's taking rat pups at this size of adult mice, either way, and small quail, occasional silver sides as fish, and reptilinks. I feed reptilinks because they're whole prey, and it gives me a chance to give them things that they would eat in the wild, more or less, but otherwise can't get them to them in captivity. So I get frog reptilinks and I get iguana reptilinks. Not that they would eat iguana specifically, but that they would eat reptiles, especially snakes, which are the #1 natural food for indigos in the wild. So this is Othello. He's getting really strong now too. I can feel him really wrapped around my hand. And next video, I'll introduce you to Noir, our little black phase female. And then once we do that, I'll start making some videos about the natural history of indigos in the wild, and then husbandry videos, starting sort of generally, and then maybe digging down on some subjects like lighting and heating and feeding and so on. And so, as they say, like and subscribe so we can let you know when new videos are up. And by all means, please check out the website impeccableIndigos.com, which includes a very extensive husbandry page and also a very extensive resources page with links to more than 60 articles and other resources about keeping indigos and Drymarchon species in general. Feel free to comment. You can also reach me by email through the website. And if you keep indigos, you could also send in a photo to join the gallery there. For now, bye-bye from San Diego and Othello.